So, just how good are we at spotting truthful and deceptive behavior by watching body language? Welcome to episode 37, Inside the Interview Room. Body language fails, cues that cut both ways. Now, I picked that title for a specific reason. This week we've been focusing on just the nonverbal behaviors of gestures and movements and so forth. And what I propose is that we look at, let's look at some of the signs we say are deception. Okay, arm crossing, leg crossing, fidgeting, squirming, playing with the face, torso movements, and so forth. None of that has been shown to be associated with deception. From here, quick example. One of the ones that I hear a lot of time in the classroom is that when subjects cross their arms. Okay, for a little experiment, if you're watching along right now, cross your arms. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. Now, other than the fact I've asked you to do it, what are all the possible many reasons someone would cross their arms? Let's go through a short list, shall we? Habit, tired, embarrassed, self-conscious, cold, shoulder pain, aggravated, very dominant personality, upset. So look at all the ones that we've picked. And yet we think that is the deception cue. But how many of them are not signs of deception? Same thing as squirming. Now, for example, had a great instructor from across the pond make the comment about the eye contact that we just did this past week. Said, bad eye contact, sign of deception. What do you do with somebody who's autistic? Then all bets are off, is it not? Okay. Now, also, about arm crossing and fidgeting and so forth, those people who teach that stuff obviously have never sat down or had a kid who has ADHD. I had a grandson and his mama, both ADHD, and you're going to see constant moving from those people. It's also squirming behavior going on, so it's a bunch of noise, and we're trying to invest all this information. Well, these are the signs of deception. None of that matches up. Now, let me give you an example how bad it is. Are you better than 24,683 other people? Are you better at spotting deception than 24,683 other people? That was a combined study that Bell and Apollo did of all the studies, grouped them all together, about spotting deception, watching nonverbal behaviors. And this included body language experts and trained investigators who were looking at deception, watching body language. Their accuracy was 54%. 50% is chance. 54% is chance. Now, talking about cutting both ways. So let's use your argument right now. Arm crossing, fidgeting, squirming, not sitting still, crossing legs, arms, all that kind of stuff is deception. So does that mean if they're not doing those things, you now have a truthful person? Correct? Because you said if they are doing it, they're being deceptive. So if they're not doing it, are they being truthful? Now, I've known this study for quite some time, and I've had it for a long time, almost about as long as Bell and Apollo's had it out. And I just noticed something in some of our conclusions. Those same 24,683 people, when they looked at a subject and that these symptoms were missing, if there was no arm crossing, no eye contact problems, no squirming, no fidgeting, etc., were they truthful? They only got that right 61%. So just think about it. If the presence of a symptom is not deception and the absence of a symptom is not deception, why are we wasting our damn time on it? And why is it keep getting taught in our academies? It's time we took a look at this and see what's really going on. So body language fails cut both ways. It misdirects us in spotting deception, and it misdirects us for analyzing the truth. So remember, whatever we train, for example, at the academies and what you use in the interview room, okay, the tactics you use will eventually be examined in a courtroom. And can you explain the distinctions? Be sure to hit the subscribe button. See you next week. We're going to continue our work on some of the big myths that are sabotaging our work. And remember, be safe. I'll see you next week.